Hari Om, Namaste. Wish you all a very happy, blissful, blessed Krishna Jayanti. Happy Janmashtami to all of you. May Lord Krishna be with you, be in your activities, bless you, and take you ahead to the path of your soul in this very incarnation. With this beautiful celebration of Janmashtami this year, let's go into some Krishna consciousness. Let's know some couple of things that we know, but yet again we want to revisit Krishna's grace upon us. Krishna, the Lord, as a baby born, he lived his entire life and he left this beautiful plane, who was born as a little baby, but he was destined to reshape our society, reshape the people's spiritual as well as practical life, to introduce everyone into something which was very new then and even now. Krishna has made an indelible impression. He has lived his life leaving those footmarks, indelible impressions on mankind's collective consciousness. Krishna's entire life has been a teaching, re-educating the world and so many things. Not one, but many things about his, the way he led people into the path of devotion, the way he taught through Arjuna the path of dharma, and how he, in his magnificent expression of his life while he was teaching Gita, his expression of ultimate reality, and then how he taught all the Vedic disciplines in a very practical way, in a very simplified way where one could live those deep philosophies in life. Krishna has been a role model. Krishna is a role model for countless people. He has inspired everyone in the past, and surely he'll be going ahead. His personality will be such where he'll be going ahead, inspiring for times to come. And Krishna speaks about what not, every topic he speaks about. He has dealt with every human expression, spiritualized it. Practically, he has taught to live with those challenges, emotions, feelings, yet everything to be dealt in dharma. The entire 700 verses in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna has practically dealt of countless issues of life. And I would today choose one verse on this auspicious occasion of Janmashtami, Krishna Jayanti, on this auspicious occasion of the birth of the Lord on this planet, from Bhagavad Gita, the second chapter, Shloka 63, where Krishna speaks about the anger. He speaks how anger leads or clouds the judgment of the mankind. How my anger can create a judgment around me, where that can create enormous illusion, and that further bewilders this incarnation of the memory, because having memory, utilizing the memory, the smriti, is itself very divine. If that is lost, then what is left in this human body? What is left in this human body? Then that loss of memory just because of anger is so sad to happen. The loss of memory. What is the loss of memory? What am I losing in my memory? Who am I? What am I? What is my purpose of this incarnation? Why am I meeting you? Why am I facing this challenge? Why am I put through this pain? Why all this blessed, divine blessings falling on me? Everything has a reason, but the mind gets corrupted, bewildered, and that further destroys the intelligence, the intellect of the brain. Once the intellect is lost, friends, what is left? When the intellect is lost, then this entire incarnation is ruined. Nothing is left, because intellect is gone, then a man is gone, a person is gone. This entire incarnation goes waste. Such powerful shloka, mantra in Bhagavad Gita, in such a simplified way, Krishna speaks, Krodhat bhavati sammoha. He says, Krodhat bhavati sammoha. When you have anger, when you have uncontrolled anger in you, then what happens? Sammohat smriti vibhrama. All the memory gets lost. When we are so angry, we forget who has done good to me, what I should be remembering, what is not good for me. Everything we lose because the mind gets clouded. Smriti bhranshrat buddhi nasho. When the memory is lost, then buddhi nasho means the intellect is lost. Buddhi nashat pranashyati. So once my buddhi is lost, or my intellect, a person's intellect is lost, then poor fellow, everything is lost. So in simple Hindi, in simple day-to-day language, what we can say of this shloka is, जब बुद्धि भ्रष्ट हो जाती है तो तर्क भी नष्ट हो जाता है. जब तर्क ही नष्ट हो गया, तर्क क्या है कि क्या सही है और क्या गलत है, जब तर्क ही नष्ट हो जाए तो व्यक्ति का पतन नष्ट हो जाता है. और जब व्यक्ति का पतन ही नष्ट हो जाए तो उसकी अस्तित्व नष्ट हो जाती है. सो लेट्स रिमेंबर दिस. अस्तित्व अगर इंसान का नष्ट हो जाए तो फिर क्या बचा है? सो दैट्स व्हाई इट्स इम्पॉर्टेंट टू अंडरस्टैंड, टू गवर्न द एंगर. दिस इज वन ऑफ दोज वेरी पावरफुल mantras, shlokas that Krishna speaks in Bhagavad Gita. Because anger, why am I touching this topic today, is that if we truly love Krishna, if you're really Krishna devotees, if you're really celebrating this auspicious occasion of the birth of the great avatar on this planet, then what are we going to do on this day? Simply going to go to the temple, or going to have a fast, or do some puja and then forget about Krishna? Is that what he wants us to do? No. If we are going to remember this great personality, this great avatar, then we got to live like him, at least a little bit, at least some portion of it. So let's take anger as an oath for this Janmashtami. Let's understand the anger, let's govern the anger, and let's let go the anger. Anger is the fundamental cause of all kinds of failures. Anger is the cause of the failure. Anger is the cause of the person's fall. He falls down terribly. So let's never sidetrack the anger. Let's never push it under the carpet to say that I'm very peaceful, I'm a very peace-loving person, I will deal with the anger later on because it's not so big in me. Anger is never big. It's always like a speck of a fire. But when it will become a wildfire, when no one can control it, nobody knows. So let's just rule out, let's just come out of this disease called anger. That's why Krishna taught an entire Bhagavad Gita, and his lifetime he always lived in the present moment. Though he himself a Mahapurush, an avatar, he knew about all the coming future, not only of his lifetime, but even of us to be incarnated at this time. He knew about the future, yet he was not worried about the future. Whatever future was going to unfold, that did not corrupt his present moment. Most of the time, the anger is associated with the worry of the future, with the fear of the future. By not living the present moment causes anger. Krishna, in his entire lifetime, wanted his loved ones to learn to live in a mindful way. Mindfulness is a life-changing game, and that mindfulness means just living in the present, living in the now, and that helps our quality of life to become better day by day. And that happens when we are completely in attention of the present moment, not in the past, not in the future, just being in the present. And that improves the mental capacity. That is what our well-being is all about, that we talk about the well-being. Now, we might be hindered by many challenges, no doubt. Life is all but challenges, many challenges. And during all our challenges, we need to keep our mind in mindful way, steady, in the present moment, and have faith that this present moment is peaceful, happier, satisfied. Then the coming moment is born out of the present moment. So how can the future moments be wrong? How can that be stressful? If now, in this moment, I learn to be peaceful, then all the moments that is going to come in my life, I've practiced, I've mastered to be peaceful. So the life that I'm going to lead is going to be peaceful. Not that life will unfold all peace. Life will have varieties of emotions and many challenges. That's the best thing Krishna has taught, by living that mindfulness, by living in the present, knowing very well all the future in front of him. That's very tough. So he had mastered that. This beautiful incarnation whom we all love so much, this naughty boy Krishna, was what? He was extremely humble. Extremely humble. Though who knew everything, a great incarnation himself, the king of Dwarka, he knew that, he is that Paramatman aspect himself. He knew his, that soul's presence as I am presence. But then he lived his life in a very humble way, by giving pleasures to everyone, by giving joy to everyone. He made sure that wherever he goes, there is joy around him, there is purpose around him, there is peace around him. So he, as if he went on distributing purpose and joy to people. And when you have proper purpose and joy, that's what is a blissful life. What for are we Krishna Bhakt if we don't know this? Krishna was a great diplomat. A lovely personality he had by being diplomat. And that's wherever he went, people were willing to help him. He had everyone who loved him, who wanted him to be present in their life. Our lovely Krishna was so modest, so humble, though he was the most important person at that time when he lived everywhere, considering the Mahabharata war also. But he lived every moment in the most humble and simple way that he could. And that's how we should exhibit our life. That's how we should be living, the most humble and a simple way as much as we can. He cultivated his relationship with everyone through his modest behavior, through his simple nature. We all cannot forget the story of his friendship with the poor man called Sudama. So humble, so modest. He went out to wash his feet, his dirty feet. And he hugged him, he blessed him, he ate what he got for him. And what kind of friendship was that? Today's friendship, most of the friendship gets corrupted because of economical background, because of discrimination of language, race, color, and various other reasons. Is that the right Krishna Bhakt? Is that what we should be doing? And because he was so modest, because he was so simple, because he was so humble, he became the reason to make everyone happy around him. And I think that's what we are required to do. Consider that this Janmashtami, this Krishna's birthday as we are celebrating, we should be that magnet. We should be that magnet who can go around and make everyone happy, everyone joyful. Whoever comes across our life, he finds a purpose when he meets us. That's how he created a meaning to the friendship with his friend Sudama, and he created that meaning with everyone in his friendship, all around him, all through his life, from a simple cowherd to everyone in his life. That's why I started saying that indelible memory, marks that he has left. And Krishna was one such beautiful incarnation who led his life, who dealt with his life in that simplicity, in that modesty, as I said before, that he took every job that came his life in the most simple way. There was no fuss about it. He was very simple. That's why he did not complicate his life. His life was very simple, and people around him felt so easy to approach him. Don't you think it's the most important element that maybe we are missing? Enjoying your job. Just enjoy wherever we are, whatever we are doing. At the moment, whatever job we are into, rather than comparing, oh, I was educated to do this, or I am not fit for this, or I wish I could be in that position. That means what? We are not enjoying the present moment. Just enjoy your job. We all are blessed. We have chosen as per our karma or destiny, or with whatever power that we have within, we have chosen a certain job, a certain profession, a certain area that we function to earn money. Enjoy that with your simplicity. Experience every day. Look at our Lord Krishna, this lovely being. He became a lowly, simple charioteer, a driver who was running the cart. A lowly charioteer, not something, he wasn't doing a great role in the war. But how did he do that? In his modesty, in his simplicity, he did his job so beautifully that the war was won on the other side, where he was. So wherever we are, whatever job we are doing, whatever we are assigned in this incarnation, in this moment, just enjoy that. Do that with simplicity. Do that with humbleness. Do that with satisfaction. Do not grumble. The more you grumble, the more unhappiness is what you draw. Then that's not Krishna consciousness. Krishna consciousness itself is living in the now. Not thinking, I am lowly born, I am unlucky, I am poor me, I am not blessed, I am not happy. These are not the statements made by Krishna Bhaktas. The Lord was an embodiment of simplicity. He played his role so beautifully well that nothing was left. That is why he was victorious wherever he went, whatever he did. And while he departed from this body, the last moment when he left his physical incarnation, even at that time, he was exhibiting all these qualities of being mindful, of being humble, by forgiving Queen Mother Gandhari for the curse she gave, by forgiving the one who shot him by mistake, and even at the last breath, he was in the now, absolutely in the now, without any remorse, without any greed, without any complaint that why I lived this life, I helped so many people, I did so many magics in my life, why am I bleeding, why am I suffering? So suffering is part of life. It might happen on and off with everyone, but then living in the now, you don't suffer. Let's go back. We started with this promise that on this auspicious occasion of Janmashtami, I will govern my anger. I will let go my anger, because anger ruins this personality, ruins this incarnation. The more I am angry, the more we hold on to anger, we forget to live in the now. The more we forget to live in the now, we don't enjoy the life. The more we don't enjoy the life, we don't live in simplicity. The more we forget to live in simplicity, we forget to be modest. Thereby, we fall down step by step, we roll and fall down. We don't even realize we fall down so bad, hurting this entire incarnation. So let this be our call on this auspicious occasion, O Lord Krishna. We seek your blessings. We seek your blessings in the form of such exceptional internal strength that my anger is dissolved. I'm capable of letting go my anger. I remain in the present moment always. I remember to be humble and modest at every point of my life. I enjoy the job that comes my way, the duties that comes my way. I make everyone's life so purposeful, blissful, joyful, filled with happiness. I make sure that everybody is friends with me. I can become friends to everyone without any discrimination. That's what is the call of Janmashtami. Happy Janmashtami to all of you. Loads and loads of love and lots of blessings. May the Lord keep you all happy and bless you with a purposeful life ahead. Once again, Happy Janmashtami. Hare Krishna.